Hi everybody, it's Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. I hope you're all doing well, and this is the close-up for the October 2018 Heartfelt Creations release of Buttons and Blooms. A really adorable, beautifully colored set. I was very pleasantly surprised when I looked at this, that the colors, I mean every color is represented here and not done so in a way that takes away from the beautiful designs, the colors combinations, and the way that they're set up in their little clusters. Just beautiful. And we have lots of cute images, and I did do some coloring, which I'll show you in a little while. This pocket image with this patchwork flower and the patchwork honeycomb shaped quilts you'll be seeing throughout. Look at the edge here with this beautiful lace and the buttons. Yes, buttons. So sewing and mending, and some really cute sentiments about mending well, so for people who are making cards for people who are ill, just lovely and adorable. I love the way that they put the clusters of the honeycombs and the patchwork flowers in the 3 spots on this one with beautiful blues. There's really, if you like blue, there's some beautiful combinations of blues in here and some really beautiful patterns. If you like to color, the things I'm going to show you I did with my chameleon marker. I mean, just look what you can do if you decide you're going to make each of your flowers a different color. Like I said, they got purple, blue, yellow, pink, green, and it works. It's all together and combined in such a beautiful tone, a little hint of the pastels that are to come. I really enjoyed this. I wasn't too sure because I kind of had a reaction of, oh, 70s, right, when I first saw it, and now it's just candy for the eyes, I'm telling you. So the sentiments here, very useful for putting on your card if you don't have time to stamp something and you just want to take the papers and make a card. I love the way that the yellow is in the background of the patchwork quilt flowers, and so there's a close-up of all the different flowers that are in here with the nice little buttons as the centers. Just adorable. What a cute idea, and beautiful colors. I really am enjoying this collect. Look at how this one is popping with purples and navy blues. I love the blue plaid. Oh, well, I'm going to show it to you in a minute. So here's some more of those lovely small cards. A nice little pink pocket. Look at the flowers. Aren't they pretty? And I love this border. Like I said, you know, it's making me think of rather retro images. Some more of the sentiments that you can cut out, even on the edge, not a waste of space. A nice little bouquets and lily of the valley flowers on this one if you want to use this as the inside of a box or cover or background. And a little hint of the pastels that are coming, some of the tags. Again, I love the way the flowers look clustered up here and the way they combine with the honeycombs in this one. And this just absolutely pops with the choices of colors. Some nice little sentiment tags running throughout. Here it is. Look at that pastel. It's pinks and yellows and blues, and it's some of the beautiful big blossoms. You can't really tell by just quick glance, but the beautiful blossoms that have come out in some of their recent releases are in here, and you can see the leaves hiding through, coming through the zigzag stitch. And yes, there's going to be a Stampin' Die for that as well. And the colors are patched or splattered throughout. And I like just this corner right here with that beautiful blue flower. And then when you go down a little bit, you're into the pinks and the yellow tones. This is really pretty. I like this a lot. Excuse me. So here are some more tags. And again, some filled pockets and clusters on the tops of the tags. Love this plaid, the honeycombs. And then on the other side, isn't this pretty? Isn't this interesting? So it's got the diamond shapes, and inside some beautiful flowers. They look like they might be from the peonies or one of the recent. I know I just colored this flower somewhere. And then the honeycomb shapes with all those little patterns done in different colors, creating the frames that make up the diamonds. That's really pretty. I like that. And here's a nice layout page with the pocket with some of the flowers in the corners, and then buttons. Again, the buttons are going to be featured here. Some pretty blue, nice little stitched dungaree or jeans stripe going down the side. I'm going to bring you in really close and right away so you can see how beautiful those little clusters are with the little ornate decorations around the edges and the pink and the other flowers mixed in. And then when you put it back, it's just filling this paper, and all those colors are in there, but they're done so well. It's great. Here again you can see the zigzag with a beautiful cluster with a yellow background and the blue decor running throughout. A great background. Or cut this up and make yourself a card right with that piece. This is fantastic. I think this is my favorite page. This patchwork quilt page done in mostly blues. Wow, really pretty. It's just about every color blue that you can imagine on this one paper, and done in a way just like a patchwork quilt would be, that it's beautiful when you stand back and take a look at it. Look at the beautiful design here. Here's some of the flowers. We get some nice simple polka dots. Everything has the stitches around the edges done in a color that would show through. Some simple navy blue stripes. There's some of their lace dyes, and then pops of pink. That's very Victorian age, sort of reminiscent. Some simple flowers that go with some of the, there's a piece from the one I just showed you with the little bouquet. I just love that. I have to do something with that page. That's gorgeous. And here is the sheet where if you don't have time to color, like I'm going to show you in a moment, the pockets themselves, or the flowers, or the buttons, just stick your dies on there and you can cut these out. They're all sized to go. A nice navy blue with some traditional white polka dots, but in the background lots of nice little decorations, just gorgeous. Here's your 6x6s with samples of each of the lovely larger layout pages. A nice aqua toned page with, again, some very pretty quilt type designs mixed in. Here's a 6x6 set with the beautiful blue quilt and the other samples I've shown you. This nice yellow background with the blue buttons in the center of those patchwork flowers. Thank goodness they gave us at least, and you get 2 of each sheet, right? So total of 24. This patchwork quilt on 6x6s, I definitely have to make something with that. I have to make something with this. It really, the more time I spend with this collection, the more I'm inspired. Like, that is a beautiful plaid. Just, if you like blue, this is gorgeous. And notice how it's very light in the center and gets darker towards the outer edges, and has all different sizes and is not going straight, but is a lovely diagonal plaid. I just love this. Very pretty. Here's their sentiments and tags and tickets, and they have a lot of dies now. I'm just starting to add those collections to the store, HuckleberryHerbs.com. If you would like any of these, you can find Heartfelt Creations at a somewhat discounted price, as well as Graphic 45 and Gina K. I have a Gina K order coming in, and I still have more stamps with the wreath builder that I'm just having a blast with. And yes, I got Rena, in case you watch Gina K and Rena, her daughter. I've got Rena's Mandela stamps coming, so I'll show you what that's all about later on. But right now, here's the buttons and blooms. And so you get the 3 different sized flowers, the smaller, medium, and larger. And you get the 6 different types of buttons. And of course, this comes with the die set. And I'm going to show you what that looks like in real life in just a moment. The patchwork pocket and patterns, so you get these lovely honeycombs with the designs in them. Oh my goodness, like I said, if you like to color, I used my chameleon markers and I had a blast coloring these, and I have some great ideas. I hope I'm going to have time to put up cards, and you're going to have to watch for my little samples. Hand-stitched accents comes with this beautiful little arrow, which some of these sentiments will fit in. And this beautiful birthday wishes for you. There's a die for this. So after you color it, or I actually embossed in gold, there you go. You can cut this out. And this, in the hand-stitched accents die set, comes with 2 lovely stitched frames, which you can actually just make the single frame with the double stitching, or you can use just one of them if you want to put a stitching around the edge of something and then use the rest of the paper to decorate on the card. Just beautiful. So fun. Let me not mix these up. I want to show you some of the things that I've been working on, because I've been really enjoying coloring these with my chameleon markers. So ignore this. This is my test area. So here's a nice blue and pink version of the pocket. And then what's really cool is you pick your 2 or 3 colors, and then you just start coloring these up, and depending on which colors you choose, there's so many ways to go. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, emboss these and use gold embossing powder, and how about black and white embossing powder. So I just had to try some of these so that you can actually see the detail here with the embossed versions. There's the little set of buttons. I'm thinking perfect pearls, and I did the coloring on the flowers by just coloring the whole tone and coming back in with a darker tone of pink, and that looks beautiful just the way it is. But if you really like to work with detail, boy, you could spend some time and really make these pop with lots of colors. And here is that, I haven't die cut it yet, that beautiful birthday wishes that has the die. So I've got these all set to go, and I have black and whites mixed in with the pinks and the blues, and wow, this is just so fun. So I hope you liked this. I hope you enjoyed spending a couple minutes with me. Thank you very much for subscribing. Give this a thumbs up, help me out. Want any of these things, go to HuckleberryHerbs.com. Always feel free to email me, HuckleberryHerbsandArt7@gmail.com, if there's something that I don't have in the store or you have any questions. Thank you so much for spending time, and be looking forward to the wreath building things with Gina K and some cards with these. And stay safe, everybody. Till next time, this is Kathy from Huckleberry Herbs and Art. God bless.